Morning, dear students. Yesterday, in the DC circuits topic, we have completed LR circuits. Okay, and in that case, we have completed both growth and decay of current in LR circuits. Now, today, our discussion will be on CR circuits. Okay, so what about CR circuit and what are the formulae concerned to that? Okay, that I am going to complete today. See here. In that CR circuit we are going to discuss, that is RC circuit or CR circuit. Both are same. Now, as I said in the yesterday, we are taking a capacitor here and a resistor connected to this. Capacitor of capacity C and a resistor of resistance R connected to a power source, and a switch is there here, that is S1, and this is connected to a switch again here, that is S2. A switch connected in parallel here. The battery EMF is RB, your wish. You may later either V or E, your wish. Okay. So better to use V here for comfort. The potential difference here is E. Okay, E better. EMF of the battery is E. Okay. Now, in this one also there are two cases. One is growth of charge. Secondly, decay of charge. So, first we are going to see growth of charge. In CR circuits, for the growth of charge in this, actually here S1 and S2 are in open state. That means the charge stored in the capacitor is 0, right? But now, for growing of current, for the growth of current, charge, close S1. If we have closed S1, the circuit will become like this. S1 at a t equal to 0 seconds. Capacitor starts the charging at the time of 0 second. So, this capacitor connected a resistor and it was connected a battery here. Because S1 is closed. S1 is closed. By that, this circuit is closed, and at this time of 0 second, the charge stored on the plates of capacitor, what here? 0, 0. Okay. See, if the charge is 0, 0 here, what about the potential? Actually, potential difference of the battery, that means here E. If the potential of anode is E, cathode potential 0, then what is the potential here also? 0. And here potential what here? 0. Okay. If the potential is 0 here, what is the potential here? The charge stored on the plates of capacitor is 0. By that here it is having the potential of 0 here. And what is the potential here? V. The diagram I am going to change for your better idea. Like this. See here. First you take resistor here and capacitor here. And here there is battery connected to this. What is the potential difference here? E. That means anode potential E. Here also E. If it is E, what is the potential here? E. Here E, because this is short circuited. Here what is the charge stored on the plates? 0, 0. By that, what is the potential difference? If it is 0 here, here also 0. And what is the potential here? 0. Because potential difference is 0 here. The charge stored on the capacitor plates is 0. By that, the potential is 0 here. Here also 0. Here also 0. Anyhow, what is the potential difference across the capacitor? 0. And what about the potential difference across the resistor? Here is the resistor. Potential difference what here? E minus 0. That is E. So by that, current flows in this resistor. How much current flowing here? The current flowing here equal to E by R. That means maximum current flowing now at the time of 0 second. That current flowing in this circuit like this. So at the instant of 0 second, capacitor acting as what here? That acting as a Y. So at t equal to 0, because current freely flowing in this circuit. How much current flowing here? Maximum. How much? E by R. So by that current it is allowing freely without any objection or opposition. Capacitor allowing the current. By that capacitor acting as what here? Y. So at the time of 0 second, at t equal to 0 seconds, capacitor acts as what? A Y. Capacitor acts as a Y. Okay, this is the actually at the time of 0 second. Now, secondly, after long time of connection, that means you know well, after infinity seconds, what happened? Capacitor fully charged. So at that moment, whenever capacitor fully charged, whenever it is fully charged, the potential difference across the capacitor equal to potential difference across the battery. By that, if the potential is here E and 0, here it is 0, here it is 0, and potential should be what here? E. Then what is the potential here? E. See, what is the potential difference across the capacitor plates here? E minus 0, that is E. What is the potential difference across the battery terminals? E. So this potential difference and this potential difference equalized. Whenever both are equalized, then capacitor should be fully charged. At that moment, the charge stored is maximum on these plates. The charge stored on them is maximum. Okay. So anyhow, through this resistor, current will flow now or not? See, what is the potential difference across the resistor? 0. E and E. E minus E is 0. By that, current do not flow. So no current flowing here at infinity seconds. Whenever current do not flowing in the circuit, capacitor should be acted as what? Capacitor acted as an open circuit. So at the time of t equal to infinity seconds, capacitor acts as open circuit. Capacitor acts as an open circuit. So normally for this one, at the time of 0 second, the circuit circuit will become like this. Because capacitor replaced with what here? Wire. Okay, at the time of 0th second. At the time of 0th second, capacitor acted as a wire. But at the time of infinity seconds, capacitor acting as what here? Capacitor acting as open circuit. Okay, so it is quite opposite to inductor case. In the yesterday inductor already we studied LR circuit. In that one I told you at the time of 0th second, what about the current value? 0. At that moment initially it acted as open circuit, but finally it acted as a wire. But here initially it acted as a wire and finally it is acting as a open circuit. It's quite opposite to inductor. It is quite opposite to inductor. So it is second case. Third case. At a time of t equal to t seconds, what about the current in the CR circuit? What about current in the CR circuit? See, for that I am drawing the circuit now. At the time of t seconds, the current in the circuit is, okay, we don't know the current value I want to get. At that moment, the charge stored on this plate is plus q and here minus q. Here potential what? Here 0 E and here 0. If it is 0, potential here 0, here also 0. And here the potential is E and here also E. What is the potential drop across is Q by C. That means the potential of this plate is 0, then the potential of this one is Q by C. Difference value this is. So the potential difference between these two plates is Q by C. That means if the potential of this one is 0 here, what is the potential of this one? Q by C. So if it is Q by C, what is the potential difference across the resistor? E minus Q by C. Okay, here potential what? E. What is the potential here? Q by C. Difference how much? E minus Q by C. Okay, so potential difference by resistance giving you current according to Ohm's law. By that, the current flowing in this circuit, how much mean? Potential difference across the resistor by resistance. What is the potential difference across the resistor? E minus Q by C by R. E minus Q by C by R. That actually comes from the formula I equal to V by R. Ohm's law. Here also like that we told that. According to Ohm's law, current value, how did we write that? Potential difference E minus E, 0 by R. So 0. And here what is the current value? I told you E by R. How did I say that? Simply potential difference what here? E minus 0. Potential difference by resistance. That means E minus 0 by R. What is this? E minus 0 by R. That is E by R. Like that in all these three cases, the current value we wrote from Ohm's law. Current value we wrote from Ohm's law. Okay, so with that, this is over. Now I would like to get a charge value. This is Q. That Q value I want to get now. What I want to get now? Q value on the plate. You know guys, here it is fully charged. At the time of fully charged, the charge stored here is Q naught minus Q naught. Here what is the charge stored initially? 0, 0. Already I told you. Here 0, 0 initially. Finally, what is the charge stored here? Maximum. How much charge stored maximum? That is Q naught minus. But Q naught is the final charge stored on the capacitor. Normally, the charge stored on the inner side of positive plate is called charge on the plate. Charge on the capacitor. Charge on the capacitor means we have to say that charge on the inner side of the first plate. That charge value how much means Q naught. Okay, that is the charge here finally. Maximum charge. What is the charge value? Maximum. So charge is maximum. No need to write that. Anyhow, in the midway, meanwhile during the charging process, at a particular time, between the initial and final, in the midway of them at particular time, what is the charge stored here? Q. That Q value I want to get at the time of t seconds. At the time of t seconds. How do we get that current charge value from this? From that equation we can get the charge value like this. See here, I formula what? dq by dt. The rate of flow of charge is called current, that is dq by dt equal to E minus q by c by r. So from this I wrote that I formula dq by dt that equal to E minus q by c by r. Okay. Now for getting q value, for getting the q value, I am going to simplify that dq by dt equal to EC, okay, EC minus q by CR, then dq by what it is? EC minus q equal to what we are getting? dt by r. Okay, CR, dt by CR. Now we are going to integrating that. What we are going to do here? Integrating that. So whenever you have integrated it, what are the limits of time? 0 to t, time limits. So 0 to t. What about the charge limits? 0 to q. Initially charge value 0. But at the time of t seconds, what is the charge q? By that 0 to q. Okay. Now what we are getting? It is the ln of E minus EC minus q by minus 1. It is the integration of this. Okay, and that's equal to t by CR. Integral dt means t only. So if you apply the limits, we are getting t by CR. This minus if you brought to here, and the limits are what here? 0 to q. If you apply the limits, what we shall get here? EC minus q minus ln of q value. If you put 0 here, we are getting EC equal to minus T by CR. It is in what form? Log A minus log B. That means ln of EC minus Q by EC. That's equal to minus T by CR. If you have taken exponential on both sides, 1 minus Q by EC equal to e power minus T by CR. Or then Q equal to EC into 1 minus e power minus T by CR. What is EC value here? See, potential difference across the capacitor is E and capacity C. Then charge value, what normally charge formula? Capacity into potential difference. Capacity into potential difference. Then Q naught value, how can we write it? Potential difference E minus 0, that is E. So capacity into potential difference. This is called a charge, maximum charge. What we call it? Maximum charge. Finally to be stored in the capacitor. Finally to be stored in the capacitor. By that, C nothing but what here? Q naught. That is called maximum charge. That is the maximum charge is to be stored in the capacitor at t equal to infinity seconds or in steady state. Okay. In the steady state, what is the charge stored in the capacitor? Maximum. Maximum is how much? That is a Q naught. By that, this E into C we can write it as Q naught into 1 minus E by 1 minus E power T e power minus T by CR. It is a charge stored in the capacitor at a time of T seconds. At a time of T seconds. Okay. So with that charge stored in the capacitor at 3 instants we were derived. At the instant of 0th second, charge is 0. At the instant of infinity seconds, charge is maximum. In the midway time, at particular moment, what is the charge stored in the capacitor? Here means this much. Q naught into 1 minus e power minus T by CR. Where CR is called tau C. That is where CR is called tau C. That means capacitive time constant. What we call it? A capacitive time constant. It is simply analogous to inductive time constant what you seen yesterday. Inductive time constant analogous quantity is tau C. So by that we can write it as what here? Q equal to Q naught into 1 minus e power minus T by tau, where tau equal to what here? CR seconds. Tau equal to what here? CR seconds. It is time simply. So that's why that's unit is second only. That's unit is a second only, and it's a dimensional formula also. M0 L0 T1. What is the dimensional formula? M0 L0 T1. Very simple one. Okay, after derived that charge value at a different instance, the conclusion and the main point to be remembered here is at the instant of 0th second, capacitor acted as a wire, and at the instant of infinity seconds or in the steady state or after long time, the capacitor acting as a open circuit. This is a very most important point to be remembered regarding CR circuits. Okay. So now let's see its continuation. Okay. Now, a current charge at a t equal to t seconds. What is the charge value obtained Q naught into 1 minus e power minus t by CR? At a t equal to 0 seconds. What is the charge stored here? Charge stored equal to Q naught into 1 minus 1, that is 0. That only I told you. So at the time of infinity seconds, what is the charge stored? Q naught into 1 minus 0, that is maximum. And at a t equal to tau seconds, what is the charge stored here? The charge stored, this one is Q naught into 1 minus e power minus 1. That's value 0.63 Q naught. So yesterday same like this we defined the inductive time constant. Similarly, we can also derive capacitive time constant. How to define capacitive time constant? Definition of tau c. The time taken to increase or to grow the current or to increase the current, to increase the charge from 0 to 63% of maximum charge in CR circuits is called capacitive time constant. Capacitive time constant. That is the definition of capacitive time constant. And what is the graph shape? See here, the graph shape here is initially what is the charge 0, finally Q naught. So at the time of 0 second charge is 0. At infinity second charge is maximum. So the curve you are getting like this. That is the maximum charge, okay, to be stored in the capacitor after infinity seconds. After infinity seconds, okay. And at the time of tau seconds, when t equal to tau, the charge stored in the capacitor is 0.63 Q naught. What is the value? 0.63 Q naught. That is the graph shape for this equation. Okay. And after that, we would like to derive an equation of current from this. I want to find the current equation in this circuit at the time of t seconds. Okay. So that equation I would like to derive now at the time of t seconds. Charge value, this is. At that moment, current value what? That means this is actually, in this one if you substituted a Q value there. You substituted a Q value there, then we can get current here, right? That we are going to get. This current value, I want to get. at a t equal to t seconds. Charge stored in the capacitor is q naught into 1 minus e power minus t by CR. Right. If you differentiate it with respect to time, differentiate with respect to t, then what you shall get? dq by dt equal to q naught into minus e power minus t by CR into minus 1 by CR. That is the differentiation of this value. It is a differentiation of this value. Okay. What we are getting here? Q naught into here e power minus t by CR by CR. Right? Q naught value what I gave you? Q naught equal to C. Right? So that is written here CE into e power minus t by CR by CR. CC cancel. What about E by R? Initial current, that is maximum current to be flowing in the circuit at the time of 0th second. Right? Already I told you. Initially the current value what at the time of 0th second at a t equal to 0 seconds. Current value E by R. This is called maximum current. What we call that a maximum current flowing in this circuit at the time of 0th second. So if you written that here E by R mean I naught into e power minus t by CR. This is the current equation. So now we have obtained current equation here. Okay. So then what is the graph shape here for current? Simple. Current exponentially decreasing with the time. So we are getting the graph like this. At the time of 0th second, current is maximum. At the time of 0 seconds, current is maximum, and it's decreasing exponentially. Okay, it is decreasing exponentially. That is the graph shape here. And I want to get a graph shape across log I under t. How to get that? See here. Take that equation of current at t equal to t seconds. The current in the CR circuit is I naught into e power minus t by CR. This is totally growthing of charge in the CR circuit case. There is a decay of charge case next. What will be there? Decay of charge in the capacitor also will be there. That we will see next. Okay, I equal to I naught into C. If you have taken ln on both sides, ln I equal to ln of I e power minus t by CR. It is in what form? Ln A into ln AB. Ln of AB means ln A plus ln B. So what we are getting? Ln I plus ln of e power minus t by CR I naught. Then ln I equal to ln I naught minus t by CR minus t by CR. Okay. So then it is in what form? Y equal to C minus mx. We want to plot the graph across ln I under t. Initially, actually what I see mean here intersection on y axis. That value is ln I naught. And the curve shape is what here? Straight line with a negative slope. So the curve you are getting like this. What is the slope of this curve? Slope value here is 1 by CR. Slope value what here? 1 by CR. Okay, by compared both equations, we can write that. So that is the graph shape across ln I and time in the case of CR circuit. In the case of CR circuit. Okay. Now we are going to discuss decay of charge in the CR circuit. What we are going to discuss here? Decay of charge in the CR circuit. So in this case of decay of charge in the CR circuit, a capacitor and a resistor connected here. This was connected to a power source. Yes, it is a power source of MFE and switch S1, and it has connected to another switch in parallel, that is S2. What is the capacity C? What is the resistance R? Okay. After closing S1, infinity seconds later, after closed S1, infinity seconds later, what happened? The charge stored in the capacitor reached to maximum, right? Already we studied that. Growth of charge in CR circuit, already we studied well. So by that, after closed S1, infinity seconds later, the charge stored in the capacitor is maximum. Okay. Now open S1 and close S2 at a t equal to 0 seconds. I close S2 and treat or take this instant as t equal to 0 seconds. That means after this charge reaches the maximum, we are opening it and closing this. So I am closing this. Whenever we closed that S2, then the time you take it as 0 seconds. Okay. So whenever it has closed it, at that time, the time value 0 second, like that you consider. That is the meaning of this sentence. See here, now open S1 and close S2 and take this instant of time as 0 seconds. Instant of time as 0 seconds. So from this onwards, what happening? As time goes on increasing, the charge in the capacitor gradually decreasing. The charge in the capacitor gradually decreasing. That means decay of charge takes place in the capacitor from this instant of time. Right? So after this happened, whenever we did that task, what they mentioned here, the circuit becomes like this. Right? This middle branch has to be removed. Only this final branch is connected here. Here no flow of current, no power source. By that has removed here. That has removed. Here what is actually charge value Q0 minus Q0 at this instant. And now it is discharging. What happening now? Discharging. By that, the current which was flowing in the circuit flows like this. The capacity is C here. What happening? As the time goes on increasing, the charge in the capacitor gradually decreasing and finally becomes zero. Finally becomes zero, undoubtedly. But in the meanwhile, at particular time, what is the charge value that I want to get? So at the time of t seconds during decay, at the time of t seconds, the charge stored here is q. Charge decrease. By that charge stored here, what here? Q. It became to q from q naught. Okay, from q naught it became to q. And at that moment current value what here? I. What is the current value here? I. So now we want to get the current value by applying Kirchhoff's second law here. What we are going to apply here? Kirchhoff's second law or voltage law, what you studied yesterday. Okay, that we are going to see. Whenever you want to apply the KVL, so apply KVL. You have to select a loop. In this loop, I am starting from this point and moving like this, and I reach to here, and again came to here, and finally reach to this point. That is the path what I selected. And I am moving from positive plate to negative plate here. Positive to negative. That means potential difference is it positive or negative? Negative. We are moving from high to low. By that, what is the potential difference here? Q by C. What is the potential difference? Q by C. So Q by C. And I am moving in this way. In my path, there is a resistor here. And through that, how much current flowing here? I. Then what about potential drop across the resistor? IR. Is it positive or negative? Negative. So we are getting minus IR. And I reach to this point and I am coming like this. Nothing is there here. No current elements or devices are there. So we are moving like this. And reach to initial point, and the sum of these potentials equal to 0. By that what we are getting? Minus Q by C equal to IR. Okay, what about I value? I equal to minus Q by CR. What is I formula? dq by dt, that's equal to minus Q by CR. Then dq by q equal to minus dt by CR and integrated. What are the limits of integration? Whenever the switch close, open S1 and close S2, at that moment of 0th second, at that time of 0th second, charge in the capacitor is maximum, right? So at the time of 0th second, charge is maximum. Now present at the time of t seconds, what is the charge value Q? So at the time of t seconds, charge is Q. So these are the limits for this integration. Now if you integrated it, what we are getting? Ln of Q by Q naught equal to minus T by CR. Then Q equal to what here? Q naught into e power minus T by CR. That is the charge value at the time of t seconds during the decay. During the decay of charge. Okay. In this one, Q value we can write as minus T by tau, where tau mean what here? Tau mean CR seconds. Where tau mean what here? Capacitive time constant. Tau mean what here? Capacitive time constant. Okay. So that already you studied well. Now I am trying to give you the graph. What is the graph shape for this? So if you plotted the graph across, see, actually at the time of t seconds, during the decay, charge value what q equal to q naught into e power minus t by cr. Okay. At the time of 0th second, what is the charge value? Q naught into e power, that is q naught. E power minus 0 means 1. So what we are getting? We are getting that as so at the time of 0th second, q value what here? Q naught. And at the time of t equal to infinity seconds, what is the charge value? 0. And at the time of t equal to tau seconds, what is the q value? That is q naught by e. That means 0.37 q naught. That means 37% of q naught. So if you plotted the graph across q under t, what is the initial charge value here? Q naught, and charge is exponentially decreasing, so the curve you are getting like this. At the time of t equal to tau seconds, what will be the charge? The charge value is 37% of q naught. So this is the graph shape. This is the shape of the graph for this case of decay of charge. For this case of decay of charge. Okay. So now how can we define tau? Definition of tau c. Okay, it is the time taken to decrease the charge, from maximum to 37% of maximum charge in CR circuits. So this is the definition of capacitive time constant. Okay, what already studied earlier during growth of charge in the CR circuit. Okay, but there and here there is a little bit difference. But meaning time quantity, whatever the interval of time is same. Okay, you can write the definition of tau, either this or that, both are correct. What is the formula for the CR? Seconds. Unit is the second order unit. Okay, so with that, this is over. Decay of charge in the CR circuit over. Decay of charge in the CR circuit is over. Okay. Now, if you want to get the current equation here, actually current initially what? 0, and finally it's also going to be 0, because if integrated it, the current value what you are getting what here, dq by dt equal to q naught into e power minus t by CR into minus 1 by CR. Minus 1 by CR. So what we are getting here, current value will be here how much? Q naught by R. Q naught by C means E. E by R into minus e power minus t by CR. So this is I. I equal to what we are getting? Minus I naught e power minus t by CR. Okay, that is the current value what we are obtaining during the decay of charge in the CR circuit. During the decay of charge in the CR circuit. Okay, with this one completely theory part over concerned to the CR circuits. Next year, in the next hour, let's see the problems of CR circuit, and after that I am going to start a alternating current chapter. What I will start? AC chapter we are going to see. Until then, actually we are going to discuss these DC circuits maximum in the next hour. I will complete that models of CR circuit, and later next hour we will go to see that AC, that is alternating current chapter. For this weekend exam, the syllabus is DC circuits and AC alternating current. In that chapter we are going to study about the definitions like average current, RMS current, okay, average current, RMS current. These are the topics what we are going to having for this weekend exam. Okay, average current and RMS current definitions and related problems I will explain you within the 1 hour of last Friday class. Okay, or maybe in the next hour if there is availability of time. After completed CR circuit problems, I will spend some time on AC, and after that in the next hour also we are having one more hour. In that time I will go to explain some more examples related to AC. By that exam syllabus going to be some amount. Okay, so do remember this is the weekend exam syllabus. DC circuits and AC chapter introduction. Okay, introduction means there are some definitions regarding the introduction, average current, RMS current, average current and RMS current. Okay, until then you have syllabus for this week. It is weekend exam syllabus. Okay, do remember when with this I am going to closing the session. Thank you so much. Okay.